The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Vitinha. Totti. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's lifted it over.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Rijkaard. Totti. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. First quarter of an hour gone. He's found a way through. Lucas Vazquez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lucas Vazquez.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Lucas Vazquez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's shifting through the gears, and the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Taken back almost at once. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Yamal. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Paris Saint-Germain. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, nicely intercepted. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Vitinha. And here's Cruyff. The ball has bounced loose now. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Villa. Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's Belletti. Totti. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe running with the ball. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And that has been clubbed away. Here's Totti, nicely spread. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Owen. Oh, a delicate chip through. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Batistuta charging, he's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 5, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Dani Olmo.
McAllister, Batistuta, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And Park-Ji-sung! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Owen. Oh, what a ball! An uncompromising challenge. Cleared without complication. Oh, good. Tries a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 8.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Belletti. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Chance! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Number 23, Gerard. There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Oh, that! Oh, shoot it! Oh, it's hit the post! Probing pass. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Belletti. Looking for a runner. Dani Olmo in. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Dani Olmo taking in the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Totti looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, Chad, surely! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gerrard. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game. And that was somewhat errant. And that has gone straight into touch.
Paris Saint-Germain.
And he's intervened well there. Out to the right. Kimmich to Gerrard. Oh, good spread. Bojan Krkić has it in a wide position. And he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. Well, that's well seen too. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been slung wide. He's played it back. And it's Kimmich. Good ball, good take. And he's found a way past. Danger averted for now. Time and again they are repelled. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kimmich goes short. Chance for a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Diaz. And it's Bellingham. Shot could be a... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Batistuta. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field is number 10, Danny.
It's Totti!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been cut short. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get it through? He's looking wide. He is starved of space and time. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Diaz. He's picked his way through. Oh, cracking ball. And he can clear it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 4, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 17, Luis Diaz. Number
Rijkaard
23,
is always
Gerrard.
scanning the pitch for targets.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Batistuta! Oh, another save. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under
as
pressure.
far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's it.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Santos against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Mbappe. Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the left. Mbappe! Nicely aimed pass. Del Piero. And this is Batistuta. He's in space and looking for options. Schlotterbeck clears it away. Totti. And Jamal. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Probing pass. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard. Good purposeful running this. Gerrard. Totti always looking for that half a chance. No goals as yet. Looking for options for movement. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Totti. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cannavaro gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a threatening ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. He's shifting through the gears here. And that could well leave a mark. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today that
So
parking
they head in
around
no
the
further
stadium is
forward.
strictly
The score
forbidden.
here still
Please use parking
0-0.
provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Santos. Number 20, Batistuta.
Here we
Coming
go
on the
again then.
field is number 8.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to...
Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Puskas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! It's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the throw. Up Jisung. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is...
And Puskas! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? It's a searching pass. He's cut it out. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Totti. That's an imaginative pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Has been indicated.
Mateus. He's through here. Romario. And Romario! It's in! Time minutes, and we're all square again. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Decent chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit.
Alonso! They're going to be quick to recover this. Koundé. Totti. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Totti! And this is Hazard. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. All the way back. Abiati getting this one clear. Out of play for a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Great chance! Rijkaard. Oh, good read. And here's Batistuta. And Batis! It's hit the upright.
Not the all-important bend.
Can he get away here? Ball looks a good one. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought a starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Mbappe promptly onto that, and that is that. The final seconds now. Finding their passes. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Referee has just said play on. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution for Portugal, number 21, Dembele.
And so we're off again.
Him is number 10, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Corta. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Threads one in. Now, this could be a chance. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class!
After 71
Into the lead once more.
Number 10.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Mendes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Now, what about terrific header? Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
After 83 minutes.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Erling Haaland.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nuno Mendes. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Mbappe.
Added time.
Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he gets his head on it! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
And now...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Looking for the run. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from... And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
Cruyff! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Mbappe. Foot in. And it's Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Batistuta gets into a good position. Cruyff. Sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. No outsmarting him this time. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go
There will
forward
be
now.
1 minute added time.
Pedri. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
That's a quick free kick. And Park Ji-sung! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. Wan-Bissaka does well to get it back. Cruyff, and he's intervened well there. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. Well, they've got it again. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
It's their second corner of the game.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Belletti. Cross needs to be good. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Threads one in. Belletti is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitutions taking place.
Cruyff. Pedri. That has been cut short.
There will be 3 minutes
Barcelona
at a
can
time.
really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space. Dani Olmo! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! A truly wonderful strike. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Spain.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Nilsson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
Plays it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedro Porro. That has not gone well. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And there's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Akisum is one whose deliveries we all know about. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! save! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Totti. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marc Gisson. Goes looking wide. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Totti. Dembele. It's out for a goal kick. Cannavaro pokes it out wide. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. Swung over.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's an imaginative pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder,
Paris Saint-Germain.
Please take all Lidards
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 5, Yamal.
There's the start of the second half.
Batistuta.
Paris Saint-Germain, solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 24.
Schlotterbeck can get it clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
There's the shot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 56 minutes.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Spain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's hoisted clear. Spain have it back and can go again. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The goal scorer for Spain.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 19, Lionel Messi.
Spain take the lead.
Substitution.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Grealish. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Grealish. Grealish. Drives it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ricky Puig. It's a throw-in. Costa Curta. Ricky Puig can see things others simply cannot. And the return pass. And it's Grealish. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Kane. Messi, he's cut it out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's played in low. Kane is flagged offside. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rashford! Goal! England! England take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Marcus Rashford.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. That has been slung wide. Gerrard does well to get it back. He's looking wide. Rashford with the... There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he was quick to react. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. That has been cut short. Throw in. Quick look, then Kane! Oh, it's come off the upright. Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
And that's it.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Messi. Looking for the run. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Thiago powering forward here. It's a searching pass. Oh, takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Hakimi getting this one clear. Dani Olmo! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Akanji. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the return pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. Deep cross. And it's hoisted clear. And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's intervened well there. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Thiago. Hazard. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. It's Hazard! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Dida claims comfortably. Driving forward, there it is, had a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's gone for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a cute ball. Mbappe. It's run loose here. Dembele is having a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Well, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Argentina are down to 10 men. Costa Corta. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Mbappe! Neymar! No, not quite.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Azar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? And he can clear it away. Thiago. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
It's Gerrard! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kimmich. Now Costa Corta, and this is Stoichkov. He's got away. Stoichkov. And they've got rid. Now it's Stoichkov. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Quick reminder today.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Belletti. And he can clear it away. Looking to play him in. Dani Olmo does well to stand firm and defend it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. What chance! Goal! Barcelona! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
After 16 minutes is number 14, Vinicius
Barcelona
Junior.
have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thiago. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Lloris gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona.
And it's been given away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rodri makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and place it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dani Olmo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. And back to the keeper they go. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
David. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the ball's run loose. And another try! Barcelona are back in business. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 5, Neymar! Neymar!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tar gets good distance on it. Costa Corta. Forwards and with intent. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Thiago! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Dembele. Number 17, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field, number 10.
Played back in. Oh, that was vital.
Number 11, Puskás. Number 9,
Trossard!
Substitution in
And a
progress.
terrific save from the keeper.
Trossard is offering a wry smile there.
Their urge goes for a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to
After
it.
75 minutes is
And
number
very
10.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, well played, well played. That's a sharp pass.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking here to chip it through. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's shifting through the gears here.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. Pepe cuts it out. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. 5 minutes to add. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Puskás is firing off. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Please
Well,
make
the
sure
game
to
plan
watch
for
the
me
screen
just
for an
looked a little
information
confused,
bulletin
and the
from
crowd seemed to
regional
pick
police
up on this
department.
early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. And this is Azar. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Asa! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And we have our very first corner. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. Still goalless. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Gerrard. Oh, this is a very good run. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thiago. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Dani Olmo. Stoichkov. Stojkovic. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Thiago. Great vision. Delivers with whip. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Stojkovic. Number 2, Costa Curta. Number 26.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Guti. Number 11, Neymar.
Pass isn't the best. Foot in. Makaleli. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing great feet there. Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Guti. Now it's Messi. Lovely, now then. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Goes for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Thiago, driving on and making good progress. And they've got rid. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he can clear it away. Belletti. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Belletti is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! Cannavaro has been caught there, it's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Thiago. And here's Messi.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Stoichkov puts his foot on the gas. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Barcelona are making a change
Coming
now.
on to replace
Well, I think he'll
him is
undoubtedly add more
number 10,
movement and fluidity
Bellingham.
in the final third with his passing range.
And that has left him in a heap. Lee Kang-in. And it's Stoichkov. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Added minutes have been indicated.
It's off target and by quite a way. Costa Curta looking for a runner. Lee Kang-in is flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? And this is Stoichkov. Offside again. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the goal.
He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Griezmann. Rafinha, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Stoichkov. Bale. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly, he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
Stoichkov! Oh, it's come off the up. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and is unquenched.
There's the header! Goal, France! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, nice touch. Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Totti going about things with real menace. Tries to play it through. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France with the corner, they're first. Quite incredible spell. They are flying. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, delightful ball. And Stoichkov! Oh, what about that? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it. Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. And it's Zambrotta. Great vision. Totti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice bit of
There
trickery.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Stoichkov is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither
if you
side
do have
holding
a
back
chance
here.
today,
It
please
has
take
been
some time
quite a
out to
half,
give your
this.
support
Well, I
to our
think the
better
message from the
stadium
manager
crew.
at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's beaten the chance to shoot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that...
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Schlotterbeck has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Terrific save by Abbiati. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, there's the clearance. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Now then, the ball's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
The goal scorer
And they are pulling clear here.
after 70 minutes.
And a trademark
Number
move ends with
18.
the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Rafinha. Substitution.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he spark a counter here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bale. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Griezmann.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Paris ended up in no man's land. Bale receives it in a wide position. Zambrota. And that's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Griezmann. Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
6 added minutes.
Oh,
has been
such a
indicated.
clever touch. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here.
Such good technique.
Zambrota proves too strong. Vitinha aims beyond the defence. Totti. Great ball, and he's a Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, yes, it's there! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat,